From the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Thursday, November the 21st of 2024. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, clinical psychologist Shauna Coffey encourages men to express their feelings following report of suspected suicide. Dr. Keith Mitchell reflects on his political journey. And Dwight Horsford says he's not interested in the leadership of the new National Party. In regional news, reports of UFO sighting over St. Lucia on Tuesday night. While in international news, arrest warrants issued for Netanyahu, Gallant, and Hamas commander over alleged war crimes. And coming up in sports, Christophe Caliste comes up with a double-double as SAASS hammers SGI in school basketball. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Former Prime Minister of Grenada and leader of the main opposition New National Party, NNP, has opened up about his political journey in the first episode of his podcast, Let We Hear from Doc. Released on YouTube on Wednesday, the podcast coincides with the 40th anniversary of the NNP, a party Mitchell has led since January 1989. Nisha Paul reports.
The St. George Northwest representative has held his parliamentary seat since the December 1984 general election, where he first entered the House of Representatives. His political ascent was marked by his election as leader of the NNP, defeating then Prime Minister Herbert Blaise in January 1989. The leadership victory led to his dismissal as Minister of Communications and Works by Blaise on July 21st, 1989, further fueling his drive to solidify his role in Grenadian politics. During the podcast, hosted by Amanda Japal George, Dr. Mitchell reflected on his early life and career in Brizan St. George, emphasizing his humble origins and his deep commitment to serving society's poor and vulnerable. He cautioned against perceived arrogance in some of today's politicians, urging aspiring leaders to remain grounded and connected to the people they serve.
Sometimes I see people who came from very poor background, who had nothing and had to struggle. People had to help them like I got help to be where I was, where I am today. And they get into position, they forget where they came from. And they start behaving, and you would think that they came from some privileged section. I'm sure you've seen some politicians in this period that is now behaving as if they came from a very elite class in the society, when in fact some of them had food to eat at the right time in their own life. And unfortunately, I believe I'm one thing anyone could say, and I'm proud of that as I come to the twilight of my political career. Now, no one can say this gentleman has changed. People that knew me 40, 50 years ago will say one thing about this man: he has not changed.
He offered advice rooted rooted in his decades of experience in a heartfelt message to young Grenadians considering a political career.
And it's a message to young people and those who might be thinking of getting into politics. Please think of not just the office and the title and material things, because if you think of material things, unless you want to be corrupt, you will get some disappointment.
This year marks a significant milestone for the NNP, a party that has played a pivotal role in Grenada's political landscape. Under Dr. Mitchell's leadership, the NNP has achieved multiple electoral victories, shaping the nation's development and governance. As the party celebrates its 40th anniversary, Mitchell's reflections reminds us of the principles upon which the NNP was founded: service, humility, and a commitment to the people of Grenada. The podcast episode not only offers insights into Mitchell's political journey, but also highlights his enduring passion for public service and his hopes for the future of Grenadian politics. For GBN News, Nisha Paul.
Senator Dwight Horsford has shut down speculation about his ambitions, declaring no interest in leading the new National Party. Rena Pierre-Thomas has the story.
Newly appointed Senator Dwight Horsford has made it clear that he is not seeking the leadership position of the new National Party. Horsford's remarks comes amid growing speculation about the potential candidates for the party's upcoming convention. In a recent interview on GBN's To The Point program, Horsford emphasized his commitment to serve Grenada through his role as a senator and assist the party to create a pathway to success and progress.
For people like me coming at this time, it is not to seek leadership. Leadership in this context is not something you campaign for. It's something that you navigate towards because you have to be prepared. And so, as far as I'm concerned, right now, my primary focus really is to assist the party in that process of rejuvenation and renewal, as it must undertake at this time.
The NNP is engaged in ongoing efforts to regroup and strengthen its leadership framework as the party prepares for its ongoing convention, now scheduled for December 15th after a 2-year delay. Horsford said vying for the leadership position requires in-depth preparation.
I think we're seeing right now the pitfalls of not being ready for leadership. People see lights and the glitters of leadership, but sometimes you have to learn to follow before you can lead. And it is important that you ready yourself by being involved in the processes of the party, understanding the culture, understanding the politics, formulating ideas, honing in skills, and producing pathways for success for the party and pathways for progress and prosperity for the country.
The leadership position of the NNP has sparked discussions in many circles and is said to have created tension among some party members. The senator said these statements are political tactics and far from the truth.
In my opinion, it's pretty clear. We are engaged in politics, so it is beneficial to some to create the narrative that there is a squabble for leadership and that sort of thing. No, every party operates differently. The New National Party has its own traditions and its own ethos, and so does the NDC. From what I can see, the party is well on course to do what it needs to do, and I'm quite satisfied that the New National Party is a very dynamic and very strong, very rooted national institution. I think that's what people forget. This is not a loose arrangement here. The New National Party is an institution and it's here to stay.
Following the announcement of the convention date, General Secretary of the New National Party, Roland Bowler, revealed that persons who plan to contest the party leadership will have an opportunity to confirm their interest during the period November 21st to the 29th. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Recent unstable weather conditions brought forth fear in the heart of a homeowner as his house now seems surrounded by unstable land. He spoke to our reporter, Christina John.
Nigel Joseph, a resident of Rukane St. David, is living in fear because of a major landslip behind his home, is blaming water from his neighbors' roofs as the main contributing factor. The homeowner told GBN he has made many attempts to get the volume of water reaching his property under control. However, with the recent heavy and consistent rainfall, it was too much to handle.
As you have houses on the top, all the houses have galvanized, the water have to find a place to go. So we in the direct part of all the water that's been collected by the houses on top. You know? So we get a lot of water here. So usually what I just have to do every now and then, I have to dig a drain to the left to send the water. If you watch come down here, it'll be like a river. Like, honestly, like a river. You know? It's a river. The kind of water coming down is not drain water, it's river water. It's a lot of water. You know? So I try to send a drain to the left and send a drain to the right. But that is over me right now. I can't drain right now with this pile of mud in the back there, you know?
Joseph's worst fear was realized on Sunday when a major portion of land behind his home became unstable. He said he raised his concern with his neighbors before last Sunday.
Woke up and saw it like this. Now it happened the last time the rain was this heavy, and what I did, I had my boys come across, we took the mud off as much as we could, and we made a drain. But as you can see, it happened again, and it happened with a bigger magnitude right now. So leaving me in despair. As you see, you don't have much space in front of the house. Any kind of push this house here get from the back, it would go over, and we already having slides in the front. So to try to keep the house so my family got a place to stay, I share this concern with the world, you know. Slide in the front and slide in the back, very uncomfortable. When I got up, I saw the fig plant on my window, So I wonder how the mud gets so high. Walk outside now and I see, you know, at least about 5 to 6 tons of mud in the back of my house.
Acting Chief Technical Officer in the Planning and Development Authority, Janice Leslie, cited dialogue and collaboration as key factors. She suggests an early conversation between persons constructing and the person living in close proximity, particularly in the direction where runoff water will flow. She also mentioned rainwater harvesting and proper construct of drains as other ways of controlling water. Mr. Joseph is asking for some assistance in getting the load of rubble against his house removed, as this would require extra manpower and machinery, which he does not have at the moment. He said he has already started accumulating materials to construct a back wall. However, this is now the holdup.
It's definitely an issue for me. You know, we get a lot of water. You have no drains that is on top of us to say to direct the water, so I constantly have to be digging drains myself, which I don't mind, but it's just the slide that I have a great deal of trouble with. I can't deal with this slide. We build houses and we don't consider people that is under us, but houses, they collect water, you know. Houses take off a space, they take off a square meter, whatever the case is, and the water goes somewhere, right? So as I say, the amount of house right there on top there, I collect most of the water for that, and it's not drain water, it's river water, I should say, because it's too much. It's too much, and all this water, you see what is the effect of all this water? It's done, but with a lot of manpower, and maybe a few as well, which I'm not able to afford to pay people to go and clear all the soil. And my next concern of mine is, I see more than 4 or 5 slides here already, and I realize it's just like you have a next one coming soon. Look, if you watch you have a next slide coming soon. So I need to get clear. I need to put up a back wall. I need to prepare for the next one, because as I say, if my house get a push forward, then I'll be in the road.
Christina John, GBN News.
A St. Andrew family is reeling from heartbreak after the tragic discovery of a deceased 20-year-old male at his home. More in this report from Rena Pierre-Thomas.
A family in St. Cloud, St. Andrew is grappling to come to terms with the tragic loss of a loved one. On Wednesday evening, the body of 20-year-old Malone Simon was discovered at his home. According to the Royal Grenada Police Force, officer responded to a report after Mr. Simon was discovered hanging from the roof at his residence. He was pronounced dead at the scene by a medical practitioner. A post-mortem examination will be conducted conducted to determine the exact cause of death. Simon's death, said to be a possible suicide, comes on the heels of International Men's Day, observed globally on November 18th. Research has shown that 8 out of 10 men find it difficult to express their feelings to others, as traditional males are taught from a young age that showing emotions is a sign of weakness. Shauna Curfey, a clinical counselor, explains.
And many times that toughness does not serve them well, especially when it comes to the vocalization of their emotions, you know. We would expect them to be aggressive and sometimes hostile, and we don't encourage softness in men. We don't encourage softness. So when they're hurt or they feel to cry, we think that they're weak, and psychologically that is strength, because catharsis and expressing of your emotions in a healthy way is important for healing and recovery from whatever issue you are facing.
In 2023, Grenada recorded 7 suicide cases, and so far this year there are 6 on record, 1 each in St. David, St. Patrick, St. George's, Carriacou, Petite Martinique and St. Andrew. Although these numbers seem small compared to other countries, the statistic is still significant in Grenada. Coffee shared some of the telltale signs you can look for in an individual who is suicidal.
Listlessness, right? Loss of interest in eating, maybe bathing, not sleeping as they should. Their appearance changes. So before you were really careful in how you look, and now there is a degrading kind of look. Some people would just give away prized possessions. That's one of the signs, pulling away from family members, not wanting to socialize with the family unit or the community anymore. Those are the major signs.
The clinical counselor made an appeal to families to provide a safe space and encouragement to talk about their feelings.
We need to let them know that it's okay. When you're hurt and you come into this domicile, it's not just a habitat where you live. It's not just a space or your residential area, but it is also your emotional refuge. It's also your emotional cocoon. It's also your place of love, warmth, and a non-judgmental space. It's key for boys and young men to be free to share how they hurt.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
And coming up, schools in preparation mode to compete in the finals of the Festival of the Arts. Stay with us.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year. With Republic Bank, the finest loans we have to spread the Christmas cheer. With Republic Bank, we can make your dreams come true. Like magic, it will appear. With Republic Bank, make this Christmas happen. With Republic Bank this year. Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
GRENLEC Community Partnership Initiative.
I'm here to say a special thank you to GRENLEC for all that they have been doing for us. Now, most recently, we are very grateful for the paving of our yard. We now have easy access to drop off, to pick up stuff, and also it serves as a recreation point. So we're very, very grateful. And again, we want to say hats off to GRENLEC for always being there for us. And we hope that God would bless the company so that you can continue to support us.
GRENLEC, energizing our community.
This Christmas, spread the warmth of Grenada, no matter where your family and friends are around the world. Whether it's rich aromatic Grenadian spices, a delicious homemade fruitcake, or a bottle of our finest island wine, you can send the flavors and traditions of the season with Grenada Postal Corporation's Parcel Post Service. Our Parcel Post Service makes it easy to send gifts filled with island love from Grenada to any corner of the globe. Imagine the joy on their faces when they unwrap the taste of Grenada, and it gets gifts better. Or express service means you can rest easy knowing your gifts will arrive fast and fresh. So this Christmas, don't just send any gift. Send a piece of Grenada to ensure that your parcels reach their destination for Christmas. Post on or before December 5th. Grenada Postal Corporation. Make the Grenadian Christmas travel around the world.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Cheers to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend is no ordinary weekend because the Wagiti Super Knockout is down to its quarterfinal stage. So come witness the clash of the giants this Saturday from 7 p.m. Game 1, Hurricanes SC versus FC Camahorn. Game 2, Paradise FC International versus Blast FC. Then on Sunday from 6 p.m. Game 1, Krolo FC versus Shamrock FC. And in Game 2, Courts Ready Cash, Queen's Park Rangers versus St. John Sports. Winning teams get $3,000 and a place in the semifinals. Admission both days, $30. Remember, it's drummers, Carib girls, lots of giveaways, and the incredible football action. You've got to be mad to miss the stadium this weekend. The 14th annual Wagiti Super Knockout is on. Don't miss the quarterfinal games.
Here goes my new car. Guess I'm back on my bike.
Your bike? CG United offers new car replacement. Remember my monster truck days? Well, one night I attempted a 50-foot pogo double backflip. I landed it and went to karaoke. It wasn't until afterward that my car got hit by that fisherman. He gave me some great mahi-mahi though. Anyway, they paid fast and got me in a new car. Now call a cab. I want you to meet my alpaca guy.
New car replacement for the first year of ownership. CG United. Good like that.
It's back, and you must win. Yes, Grenada. As the name says, you're bound to win. In the NLA's 2024, you must win promotion. Simply spend $15 or more in a single purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway. Then check your ticket to see what you have won. Look for the words, you won, free cash, or free Insta tickets, or free raffle entries for chances to win. Not one, but 2 Suzuki Swift cars. In the NLA's 2024 You Must Win promotion. Over $100,000 in prizes to be won. So be sure to spend in increments of $15 on all your daily games for the rest of the year. Promotion runs from November 15th to December 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. Must be 18 or older to participate. NLA, spreading the Christmas cheer to you and those who's there.
Win big in the ACB season of joy and rewards.
Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. It's the season to enter and win what's yours. Have your loan payments wiped away for a year. Bringing the joy of Christmas to you. We know that you're ready for the holidays. The $500 weekly giveaway. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. With ACB season of joy and rewards. All the weeks leading up until Christmas. Take a loan into now and win with us. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. With ACB season of joy and rewards.
Terms and conditions apply.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bank, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year with Republic Bank. The finest loans we have to spread the Christmas cheer with Republic Bank. We can make your dreams come true. Like magic, it will appear with Republic Bank. Make this Christmas happen with Republic Bank this year. Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. The Festival of the Arts competition enters its final stage in the coming week, held this year under the theme, Placing One Another on the Road to Excellence. The festival aims to celebrate and nurture the artistic talents of Grenada's youth. More in this Chrislena John report.
I want to say thanks to you for all the wonderful things you do. I want to say thanks to you. I want to say thanks to you.
The St. George's Anglican Senior School, one of the finalists in the Festival of the Arts competition, says they are going for the win. Tahira Mitchell and Janelle Duncan are the two teachers leading the charge, getting the students ready for the competition. They will be participating in 3 categories.
What we're going for now in the finals are folk choir, religious choir, and choral speaking. After all this practice, I really and truly hope, I'm being honest, I want to win that. I'm going to be honest, you understand? But may the best teamwork, win, It also would teach them, that even if they don't come first, at least they made it to the finals, so their work did pay off.
Festival of the Arts creates an avenue through which students can express themselves through dance, singing, and the performing arts, among others. Both teachers shared their sentiments on the positive impact this has on children.
We have been doing this a while. Both of us in charge of a class, oftentimes, you have to cut out or carve out time from your classroom session to give to them, and they also missing times in the regular day-to-day math and language, and so oftentimes they have to stay back on afternoons to practice. Saturdays as well, we're in the school practicing. So it's a lot of sacrifice, honestly. And we know that if you really want to do well, you have to put in the work.
There are lots of students who we don't find them venturing into different things, and that's because of interest. But these are things that they are interested in. They are interested in singing. They have a passion for it. They're interested in beating drums. They're interested in dancing. Normally, our normal curriculum, does not include those kinds of things. So then we tend to see them falling off the way, but it's because there is nothing there to drag their interest.
Chief Cultural Officer Kelvin Jacobs said after a slow start, they were able to get teachers interested, and the competition has attracted participation from over 15 schools. The level of participation is still low, Jacob explained, noting that the competition went from the preliminary stage straight to the finals, scheduled for November 27th to the 29th. Jacob said he does not believe enough emphasis is placed on Festival of the Arts.
Bluntly, no. And why no? Because it's not structured on the curriculum. Yeah? But there are a lot of teachers who are doing their thing as extracurricular activities. Some schools have it on the program, but for us at the Ministry of Culture, we would like to see performing arts on the curriculum. If it's a block segment on the curriculum, very structured, so that students can get the chance to actually hone their skills.
The Chief Cultural Officer, who was a guest on GBN's Good Morning Grenada program Thursday, highlighted some of the categories for the competition.
Boys vocal solo, we have them participating there. We have boys secondary vocal solo. We have Presentation Brothers College. We have Wesley College in that category. Then we have girls primary vocal solo. There we see the St. George's SDA again, Westmoreland. We have folk primary, and we see likes like Alpha Junior, St. George's Anglican Senior, First Choice, Hermitage Government, St. Patrick's Anglican, and so on. We have
some of the other finalists are the Grenada Boys Secondary School, the St. George's SDA Primary School, Presentation Brothers College, the Anglican High School, among others. Christina John, GBN News.
It was an exciting day for Grenada and the global tourism market as the island has been named the 2024 Caribbean Destination of the Year by the readers of Caribbean Journal in its annual Traveler's Choice Awards. The Caribbean Journal Traveler's Choice Awards, which attracted close to 36,000 votes this year, celebrate the enduring attractions of the region, and Grenada stood out in its category, securing top recognition for its stunning natural beauty, diverse offerings, and dedication to sustainable tourism. Petra Roach, CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority, expressed her appreciation for the recognition, noting that it's a significant achievement for the island.
Caribbean Journal is actually a very revered website. It's the world's largest website, actually, which is promoting Caribbean travel, and they have a daily newsletter with more than 200,000 subscribers. So to get this incredible honor really reaffirms our position as a must-visit destination, which offers exactly what the modern traveller is seeking, that authentic cultural immersion, the fact that we're a warm and welcoming and safe destination with a very, very strong commitment to sustainability. And those are the values that we have.
Roach says the Grenada Tourism Authority remains committed to fostering sustainable tourism practices that provide enriching, authentic experiences for visitors while preserving the island's precious natural resources. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi promises collaboration with CARICOM. Collaboration in cricket, culture, climate change, and agriculture were among the major topics put forward by India's Prime Minister while speaking at the second CARICOM India Summit in Guyana on Wednesday. Chair of CARICOM and Prime Minister of Grenada, Deacon Mitchell, said India's relationship with CARICOM is a critical one. Prime Minister Modi also promised to organize an event in all CARICOM nations called the Days of Indian Culture.
India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi said cricket is an important connecting link between India and the CARICOM region, dating back since 1983, when India beat the West Indies in that World Cup final to take the trophy. Speaking at the second CARICOM India Summit in Guyana on Wednesday, he noted that Indians back home have a special attachment to cricketers from the West Indies and vow to cooperate with Caribbean cricketers.
In order to further promote not only cricket relations but also women empowerment, we can provide training to 11 young women cricketers from each CARICOM nation.
He also urged the CARICOM region to consider growing millets, which he said could help with food security.
Millets are a superfood that can grow in any kind of climate. For CARICOM countries as well, this can become an effective means of addressing climate change and also improving food security.
Guyana's President Dr. Irfan Ali hailed the continued collaboration between India and CARICOM, hoping that the decisions from the summit will advance into action.
The ties between India and the Caribbean are deeply rooted in shared history and enduring cultural connections. Guyana, like some other Caribbean nations, owes much of its rich cultural tapestry to the arrival of indentured immigrants from India.
And the chair of CARICOM and Prime Minister of Grenada, Dickon Mitchell, said India's relationship with CARICOM is a critical one.
We remain convinced more than ever that closer linkages between CARICOM and our trusted partner, India, are part of the very necessary medication and intervention needed by the Caribbean community to better equip it and its citizens to overcome our existing developmental challenges.
Prime Minister Modi also promised to organize an event in all CARICOM nations called the Days of Indian Culture.
Keeping in view the popularity of Bollywood, we can also organize film festivals along with CARICOM countries.
Sonolala, TTT News.
India is proposing to assist Barbados and other countries in the region plagued by sargassum seaweed with technology to turn the nuisance into manure. Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, made the proposal at the second CARICOM India Summit to solidify bilateral cooperation. He says India will be continuing efforts to help CARICOM member states with challenges they're facing through cooperation in energy, infrastructure, agriculture, and food security. That also includes health and pharmaceuticals, technology, and innovation, as well as human resources and capacity building.
Sargassum seaweed is a very big problem in your region, and it is also affecting the hotel and tourism industry. In India, we have developed a technology to make fertilizer using the seaweed. This technology can not only help you to solve this problem, but can also increase crop yield. India is ready to share all these experiences with CARICOM countries.
And still to come, MOA receives technology donation. That story when we return.
Tourism is me. Tourism is you. Tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen, one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding Multi-X to your bet? Yes, Multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and Multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, Multi-X all of the daily games.
With Multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add Multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
It's almost that magical time of year, and everyone's pitching in to make it unforgettable. This holiday season, even the little ones are rolling up their sleeves. With every brushstroke, every splash of color. We're crafting memories that will shine for a lifetime. Make this Christmas even more festive with Berger. Enjoy up to 40% off selected items and enter for a chance to win big, up to $1,000. To enter, purchase any Berger product nationwide. Terms and conditions apply. Christmas just looks better with Berger.
Why wish upon a star? Our bank is better by far.
This Christmas, experience the holidays as you wish with financing from Co-op Bank. Ride in style with 100% financing on new vehicles and enjoy attractive interest rates, or get up to $50,000 unsecured to complete those home renovations, treat your family and friends, and check off everything on your Christmas list this year. Take advantage of discounted interest rates, win shopping vouchers, and so much more. Apply now and experience it as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website or your nearest retail banking unit for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, so no. Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. You remember Dragon? You see that? About 10, I remember make a hard on him. Me a 38, but you are 92. Yeah. You need the number 1 run, man. What is that easy? No, what? Nice. Yeah. Number 1. Yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the number 1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some of pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Black Friday starts now at Courts. This Friday, November 22nd, the only Black Friday sale that matters.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
In an effort to enhance efficiency and proper record keeping of ongoing projects, the Ministry of Agriculture was recently gifted tablet computers. All of this is part of a broader initiative supported by the government of Japan through the Human Security Trust Fund. The project, which involves collaboration between the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, United Nations Development Program, UNDP, and the International Labor Organization, ILO, aims to promote gender-responsive approaches in agriculture across 4 Eastern Caribbean countries. During a brief ceremony held at the ministry, Permanent Secretary Isaac Bagwan accepted the donation from Tawny Broadburg, representative of the CAP-R project with UN Women. Broadburg explained the significance of the devices in supporting initiatives within the agricultural sector.
So youth, women who were in business but not registered with their land, to get them more access to financing as well as better access to the great services offered, like through the Ministry of Agriculture in Grenada. We had this process of developing a website so it's easy, so people can see very easily, how do I register my land, how do I register my business? And then the project ended, but the legacy of the project never ends. So we have not only a few products from the project, but we're able to enhance through the government of Canada and their support to the Build Back Equal project, which is a joint program between UN Women and UNFPA to support Grenadians, Vincentians, Lucians, and Dominicans, and the governments and civil societies within those countries to strengthen access to finance for entrepreneurs, especially women-owned and youth-owned businesses, as well as people living with disabilities. And we have a focus in that for the agribusiness sector, as well as the sustainable tourism sector.
Permanent Secretary Isaac Bagwan cited the relevance of this gesture and those related to recovery efforts following Hurricane Beryl.
We are in the process of gathering data, looking at farmers and fisher folks who have been impacted, so that tablets will help us in terms of the data, the video, and the software in terms of, collating all this data would be very critical for us, so that we need to know who are our farmers, what areas they are involved in, and of course we know that the issue of youth in agriculture and women in particular have to be given attention. Also to the government of Grenada, we have started an initiative called the Land Regularization Process. So we have thousands of persons who, for whatever reason, they've been given government land. Some of them, they have paid off for the government for the land, but they have not yet received the official title deed. And in fact, the government, we are currently on course to hand over approximately 300 actual title deeds for person by December. So again, that will help us, and of course we are in the process of trying to get the other persons who are squatting on government lands to be able to get them, in a sense, to the point of regularization. Because
and stay with us, we'll have your regional and international news right after the break.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gov.gr www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend is no ordinary weekend because the Wagiti Super Knockout is down to its quarterfinal stage. So come witness the clash of the giants this Saturday from 7 p.m. Game 1, Hurricanes SC versus FC Camahorn. Game 2, Paradise FC International versus Blast FC. Then on Sunday from 6 p.m. Game 1, Krolo FC versus Shamrock FC. And in Game 2, Courts, Ready Cash, Queen's Park Rangers versus St. John Sports. Winning teams get $3,000 and a place in the semifinals. Admission both days, $30. Remember, it's drummers, Carib girls, lots of giveaways, and the incredible football action. You've got to be mad to miss the stadium this weekend. The 14th annual Wagiti Super Knockout is on. Don't miss the quarterfinal games.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express. Now for a look at tonight's weather and for the following 3 days. It's expected to be partly cloudy with a few light isolated showers by early morning. Tonight's minimum will be 25.5 degrees Celsius with the winds easterly to southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. We'll see high tide at 7 o'clock p.m. On Friday, November 22nd, it's expected to be partly cloudy at first with isolated showers, increasing in cloudiness by evening with high to moderate showers and a low chance of thunder. We'll see a maximum temperature of 31.5 degrees Celsius. The first day of the weekend, Saturday, November the 23rd, will be cloudy with showers, sometimes heavy, and thunderstorms becoming more frequent overnight. There's a low chance of flash flooding and landslides and a maximum temperature of 30.5 degrees. Keep in mind that there is a small craft advisory in effect. On Sunday, November the 24th, it will be mostly cloudy with morning showers, again sometimes heavy, and isolated thunderstorms improving in the afternoon. There's a low chance of flash flooding and landslides, and we'll see a maximum temperature of 30.5 degrees. Again, there'll be a small craft advisory in effect. Good evening, sports fans. West Indies head coach Andre Kohli is exuding quiet confidence as his team prepares for their upcoming two-match test series against Bangladesh. With the matches scheduled for November 22nd to 26th in Antigua, and then from November the 30th to December the 4th in Kingston, marking the final home series in the current World Test Championship cycle, Kohli is determined to see the Caribbean side end the year on a high note after recent setbacks. The West Indies are coming off a disappointing tour of South Africa, where they failed to capitalize on key moments and eventually lost that two-match series 1-0 after the first game ended in a draw. Reflecting on those matches, Kohli stressed the importance of learning from the past and seizing the opportunity to close out this season on a strong note. Coley and his team, which includes players from the Regional 50 Over Tournament and recent White Ball Series, are currently in Antigua fine-tuning preparations ahead of Friday's first day. Christophe Caliste led the way for St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary School as they hammered St. George's Institute 65-35 yesterday with the Subway Intersecondary Schools basketball competition. Caliste, the Subway player of the game, came away with a double-double on the evening. He sank 21 nets and grabbed 12 rebounds along with his 3 assists. He wasn't alone on the evening. Nathan Williams had 12 points and 10 rebounds. Lyndon Archibald added 11 points. Elliot Fletcher again led the shooting for SGI with 16 points and 5 boards. Kona Alexis Matthews supported him with 12 points and grabbed 3 boards. Meanwhile, looking ahead, St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary School will defend their junior title in the Starmalt Intersecondary Schools football tournament. The St. Andrew's outfit will play McDonald College in the final. McDonald College won their semifinal matchup against GBSS 2-0 yesterday. SAS, on the other hand, won their semifinal matchup against their crosstown rival, Grenville Secondary, 3-2 last week. Meanwhile, SAS will also feature in the final of the girls' Open Division next week against McDonald College. This as the Queens in Blue blew FWCSS out of the water yesterday, outclassing them 6-0. McDonald College last week marched their way into the Girls Open Division final after beating Anglican High School 4-1 in their semifinals clash. And still, with the Starmalt Intersecondary Football Tournament, Boca Secondary will defend their senior title when they play St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary in the final. Boca got the better of McDonald College in the semifinals, beating them 2-0, while St. Andrew's Anglican came away with a 2-0 victory over Happy Hill Secondary. SAS will feature in all 3 finals, which are set for next week. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports. And now for a look at what's been happening in the region and the wider globe today. A mysterious object illuminated the sky of the Eastern Caribbean on Tuesday evening as it traveled from north to south. The bright object set the imagination of those who saw it alight, with many observers struggling to describe it. The glowing object amazed people from St. Kitts to St. Lucia as it cut a path along the eastern side of the island. There's been no official statement on Tuesday's sightings, which were captured by many on their mobile phones.
One of the most striking cases of an unidentified object, more popularly known in official circles as an unidentified anomalous phenomenon UAP, streaked across Caribbean skies on Tuesday. In St. Lucia, the first sighting of the unidentified object was recorded shortly before 7 p.m. at Cap Estate. The guests and staff at Cap Maison had an uninterrupted view of the bright object as it moved from north to south. Other communities soon followed as the bright object moved at a steady pace and a straight path. This object did not fit the description of any known man-made aircraft, military or civilian, prompting a wide range of comments from alien invasion to spying. Tuesday's strange sighting in the Caribbean comes as the United States and other Western nations seek to address the mounting interest in UAPs and UFOs. The United States Pentagon has reportedly received hundreds of reports of new UFO sightings, including several particularly interesting cases, according to the director of the office that investigates these reports. However, it said that it found no evidence of alien activity. Stanley Lucian for the HTS News Force.
That is an interesting plane. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have the app, like a flight radar?
No.
You can see, this has like a spotlight or something.
Yeah, in one direction.
The International Criminal Court has announced that it's issuing international arrest warrants for Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, alleging war crimes.
The court has just issued these arrest warrants, 3 arrest warrants, one for Hamas leader known as Dave, and 2 for the Israeli leaders Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister, and Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. The arrest warrants are for crimes against humanity and war crimes committed from at least October 8, 2023, until the request for the arrest warrants was issued by the prosecutor 6 months ago on May the 20th. There have been some really serious delays for issuing these arrest warrants. There was a lot of questions about if the ICC was capable of doing so, despite a lot of rejections by the parties that are involved in the ICC, especially also from Europe, from Germany, but also Israel has very much tried to avoid this by filing all kinds of complaints, but the ICC has now decided to reject these complaints, and they have said that these arrest warrants should now be issued.
New York prosecutors have vowed to oppose President-elect Donald Trump's effort to overturn his criminal conviction, but they expressed a willingness to wait to sentence him until he completes his upcoming presidential term. Prosecutors urged the judge who was considering Trump's sentence after his guilty verdict to consider options other than dismissal, including holding off until the president-elect is scheduled to leave the White House in 2029. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office asked Justice Juan Merchan to set a new deadline of December the 9th for both sides to consider the case and file new motions. Trump's sentencing is scheduled for the 26th of November, but it could be delayed further.
Yeah, so what we've had is prosecutors here in New York outlining what they think are the appropriate next steps now that Donald Trump, a convicted felon, will be the next occupant of the White House. Now, prosecutors say that they oppose having Donald Trump's criminal conviction dismissed. That is something that the defense is seeking. But in this court filing to the judge, prosecutors have signaled that one possible remedy could be to freeze this case entirely, including Mr. Trump's sentencing, until after his upcoming presidency concludes. So after his second term in office concludes. And what prosecutors say is that essentially there's no law that establishes that Mr. Trump's temporary immunity would clear him of this case, and that they have to be very careful about balancing the independence of the presidency with the integrity of the criminal justice system. So we see just how complicated Donald Trump's legal case here, the state case in New York, is becoming by the fact that he has won the election, that he is now the president-elect, and we wait now to see what the judge will say. What the defense has suggested in a statement in reaction to this is that this is a victory for Mr. Trump and that they will move ahead trying to get this case dismissed so that they can clear Donald Trump's record.
And that's what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. for a recap of the night's top headlines. Clinical psychologist Shauna Coffey encourages men to express their feelings following report of suspected suicide. Dr. Keith Mitchell reflects on his political journey. And Dwight Horsford says he's not interested in the leadership of the new National Party. In regional news, reports of UFO sighting over St. Lucia on Tuesday night, while internationally, arrest warrants issued for Netanyahu, Gallant, and Hamas commander over alleged war crimes. And in sports, Christophe Calise comes off with a double-double as SAS hammers SGI in school basketball. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a pleasant evening.